Hey, good morning, y'all. It is a absolutely beautiful day in the high desert here in New Mexico, and temperatures are great. Me and Solo are hanging out by the chickens. Come on, Solo. Come on, Solo. He knows his toys. Come on, come on. And so it's an amazing day out here, warm and getting a whole lot done. And so go ahead and hang on, stay tuned, and we'll hop into the live stream. Let's turn this off. All right. Well, hello. Good morning, everyone. Let me get this going here. Hopefully, everyone can see me and hear me okay. Let's see. I can't see the comments yet. Give me just a moment. Prepare myself a little bit better. All right. So I did see we had a whole bunch of comments already, and we got a bunch of people in here. So it looks like who's in here? CDB and Verna. And let me pull up those comments. Mr. Landfill's in here. Hello. My screen only showed one light till just now. Yeah, it kind of does some weird things like that. Where Farmer Casey will be on in a minute. He wants to show some stuff. Everyone wants Farmer Casey, yes. So he'll hop on in a minute. I just wanted to do a few minutes talking. Mr. Landfill saying now 5 likes. Awesome. Well, good morning, everyone. And welcome back to all those who know me faithfully here on my streams. Appreciate you all. And if you don't know me, my name is Matt, here from our urban homestead on the Southwest Desert, where we are striving to learn skills and make things happen now while we strive to move on to a bigger piece of property. And so this is my Garden Chat with Matt Sunday morning chat, where we like to show garden things, plants. There's some cooking and garden tea with Farmer Casey. And so we're happy to get back to it as we've been off for a few weeks. I am starting half an hour earlier this week. And then next week, I'm actually going to be starting about an hour earlier. I do plan on landing at 8:30 Mountain Time now that summer is kicking off here. And so awesome. Well, it is good to see everyone. Oh, it looks like I put a comment up on the screen. One moment here. Okay, there we go. That's all right. Everyone's saying hi. So it looks like I missed a few things. It looks like we got some comments there. And people were talking about Quill University. Awesome. And Verna, if you want to post links and stuff too, I can always make you a moderator as well. I just didn't because I know you do that all over the place. I don't want to put you to work here on my channel, but I can always do that later as well. So just a couple things I want to talk about. I do want to take this chat out into the garden, outside, now that the weather's changing and all, and then also in the kitchen with Farmer Casey. This morning, as with last night's stream, I'm just kind of easing back into my streams. And then something this morning happened that I wanted to share that I thought was kind of cool. And so, you can look and look, and occasionally here on YouTube, you come across some gold or some true channels that really, at least for me, help push me along or cheer me up or do different things. Verna's channel is a great example of that. Verna says, sure. Okay, Verna, I'll make you a moderator. I'm not sure how I do that. Let's see. That way you could post links too. I just didn't want to give you a job as well. So now I got 2 moderators. We got CDB, thank you always. For everything you do and for getting those links up today as well. There we go. Got Verna on there too now. So awesome. Anyways, and so it's talking about finding gold. Coming across Verna's channel was one of those experiences when I found her through My Shire and some of the other channels she actually moderates for. So that's amazing. Sometimes gold just kind of finds you. So a channel I want to shout out and show a little thing from this morning. It's someone I've seen before on other channels. I believe I've said hi before. I wasn't subscribed to, although with YouTube, it likes to take subscriptions away. Anywho, I had gotten a comment on one of my videos, someone saying they were a new subscriber and they had found me through this person's video. And I thought, what video? I wasn't sure. And so I went and checked it out, and a YouTube channel that likes to do little, I guess, kind of like reviews of other channels, decided to feature our channel and do a little montage kind of, which I thought was really cool. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but just haven't had the time. And the fact that they went through my content and really framed it up the way I like, which is awesome. And so I went and I subscribed to this person, looked at their videos. I really love it. She's a lot of fun, has a really easygoing voice to listen to, cheers me up in this crazy world. It's a great channel to watch. And then also talks about other channels and people I'm interested in, a lot like this channel. And she says, are these your people, I believe, which I thought was really cool. So anyways, that is, so that's Ernie Hatmaker. And I'm going to go ahead and actually play that little montage that she posted. And so I'm going to try and share my screen here. Hopefully this works out. Oh, it took it off. All right, let's see. Oh, no, it's still doing it. All right. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to play this little montage video. It just takes a minute or two.
Grafted Branch Homestead. Grafted Branch Homestead features Matt and his family as they prepare the next steps from their urban New Mexico backyard homestead to a more self-sustaining homestead on a bigger place.
And good morning, everyone else. Matt here at Grafted Branch Homestead. So just a quick little peek. I had something I want to show this morning. So we've been moving the little baby chickens from the area behind the quail shack, which was Nikki's area, to catch anyone up. She's been kicked out of the flock. No one likes her. We've tried to integrate her many times, and we'll continue to do so, but they just do not like her. So I've actually tried to integrate her with the baby birds as well, and they beat her up.
If you think an urban homestead is impossible, they're also doing it in the desert.
55 gallons seems like a lot, but that will go a lot faster than you think if you're using, especially if you're using it for cooking, cleaning, all the other uses. If you do break that seal and use it, then you need to put some more in there.
One thing you'll learn very quickly on Grafted Branch Homestead is they love their DIYs.
So the next step is we're going to put some of the electronics
that thing looks like it'll eat their quail before they do.
I'm going to go ahead and let the chickens out of their coop here and let them pick through the compost pile.
They don't just like quail for meat,
There is a jumbo quail egg. There's a Rhode Island red chicken egg. And here is a Orpington buff chicken egg. And I'm going to put a regular quail egg next to it just for size.
Alongside their many yard birds, Grafted Branch Homestead also keeps a wonderful backyard garden. Matt's live streams show how doable desert homesteading really is, and
We're
there
going to take
are
a
a
few minutes
wide
here.
range of
If anyone has
topics.
any questions or other questions, or anything you'd like to say this morning, I can address that.
So if you want to see an urban homestead in the desert,
As well as
or
our
you want
chickens.
to see a
There's
plethora
so many
of
things they put in
homestead
food
DIY
nowadays that
projects that just might work on your property, you're going to love Grafted Branch Homestead. Savor life. Sometimes to find the flavor of life is to try lots of flavor or doing.
All right, there we go. So that was really cool. Thank you very much, Ernie, and I believe Ed over there. That is awesome for putting that together. That's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and just sifting through all my own material to do something like that takes a lot of work. So I do appreciate it very much, and I'm subscribed over there as well now, so we'll be checking that out. But I know from looking at her channel, she has different states listed, and she talks about finding your people, and those are my people, the ones she talks about. So really cool. I do suggest everyone go over and check that out. Hey, Nick, good to see you. Awesome. I should drop her link. Okay, so I can do that. I'm not very good at doing all these links. Oh, I got to hop up to do that. I can do it here maybe. Let's see. So let me drop that. And then, hey, Nick over there, I want to talk for just a second, but let me do this real quick. Actually, it's awesome seeing you in here as always. I did have a few things I was going to mention. Kind of, I guess, that have to do with you a little bit there. So let me get this link and we will drop that. All right. I am really slow at doing all this, so I apologize. Oops. There we go. And let's copy. And here we go. Oh, Verna did it for me. Okay. Thanks, Verna. Awesome. You rock. Okay, cool. So yeah, hey Nick, it's great to see you. Welcome. So if you guys haven't checked out Nick, he's this is actually, I was going right into Rumble, so that's awesome. Nick over at Arizona Highland Homestead. Oh, let me get back over here. He had great channel on YouTube, still does. Check out his video. I believe all that content's still there, but he has now moved over to Rumble. And I think he's a little ahead of the game, although it is quickly moving there. So I've actually wanted to get into Rumble. I set up a Rumble account, Grafted Branch Homestead, and I'm going to be working on that coming up here a lot more. Rumble is another platform, really good one, very free platform. So I posted my first video there already, and I plan on doing a lot more. So go search for me there. Search for Nick over at Arizona Highland Homestead. So, excuse me, Nick has gotten his piece of land here recently, has gotten a bunch of lambs, and has been lambing, and actually is absolutely amazing what he's doing over there. Well deserved, and just so the Lord is so good in what he does. And so go check out his videos over there. Also, the next thing I want to talk about, kind of Nick had to do with as well, so I do thank you, Nick, is I put up a poll on my channel asking about what people think the most important thing in land is, and whether that be how much water availability is on it, the laws that pertain to it, its seclusion or other things. I kind of got most people were saying that the water availability is the best. And so Nick, I'm going to get it back to you, but he had commented on there too about some tips on land and things like that. So Mr. Landfill subbed. Awesome. Yep. So check out Nick's channels here, of course, YouTube, but also over on Rumble. And I will be streaming there and posting there soon as well. So I had another viewer wanting me to do, I think it was restream, but show my stream on other platforms, on Twitch, I believe. And then, of course, I want to do Rumble. So I'm probably going to be streaming on a couple platforms, expanding out that way this year a little bit. Let's see. One of the next things I had on my list. So with my videos, I do a lot of DIYs. I absolutely love building things and showing that. Hopefully that's helpful to people. By far, my incubator build for my quail and chicken egg incubator, the 120 egg foam incubator I built, So what I did was I took Terry's design from his 240 egg, I think, incubator. Yeah, will double. And I just scaled that down. I built my own. That video by far has been one of my most popular. And I get probably a dozen requests a month or so for those plans. I haven't figured out how to put a PDF in my links or description yet. So if I figure that out, I'll put it there. But I do want to address that because I have about 12 requests for those plans sitting in my box right now that I haven't gotten to because I've kind of been on my hiatus. So if you're watching this and you're requesting those plans, I'm going to get those to you today or tomorrow here. And then because that video is so popular, that and my small solar generator or battery video is so popular, I'm going to actually be doing either late May or early June, a couple weeks real extensive on a rebuild on that incubator. I'm also working on building an off-grid incubator that uses, I have a couple prototypes I'm going back and forth on, or draw-ups. So I have that going. And then you may have seen my short, I have my Frigibator. I finally got that cooler. And so I'm going to be working on the Frigibator as well. So the end of May, early June, I'm going to devote to incubators and do a whole lot on that. So all the people that want to see that, we're going to be doing some upgrades, talking about some store-bought ones, as well as working on my own. So that should be a whole lot of fun. Trying to go with ones that, of course, use power, pushing my off-grid or solar-powered ones, and do a whole lot of chat there. So I'm really excited for that. We'll hopefully get a lot of the people that have been asking me all the questions on that. So that is coming. I already talked a little bit about my channel times that are changing a little bit. So my Saturday night one, that's going to stay. And I talked last night kind of where that's going. My Sunday morning one, the Garden Chat with Matt, is going to be starting at I believe at 8:30 Mountain Time. So that is an hour earlier than it did this morning. That's probably where I'm going to land. And so that's what I'm going to shoot for next week. The sun's up, and so we can do some more things. Now with that, I do want to focus Sunday mornings on and having the family involved a little bit more. So you should see more of Farmer Casey, hopefully, as summer rolls on here. And then my wife doing things as well, and some cooking projects and stuff. So that will be a lot of fun. Farmer Casey is going to join us here in a few for everyone that wonders. He actually has some plant he would like to show. So we don't have garden tea this morning. Let me make sure I got everything I want to talk about. Yeah. So I don't have garden tea this morning. My tea this morning is some dihydrogen oxide tea right there. Hydrogen dioxide. I said that wrong. Okay. So let me hop into comments a little bit. Just say hello, see how everyone is doing. And then we'll have Farmer Casey come in and show his plants. So this morning I planned on hitting around half an hour for this stream. I do have to work Sundays and have a lot going on. Need to help my wife with some things as well. So that's thus part and why we're setting the time back. But we'll do that in just a few minutes. So Nick, if you're still in here, thanks for joining. It's great seeing you. Verna, it is good to see you always. I'm going to have to catch up on your streams. But I hope everyone's doing well. Hope how's weather in Michigan there, Mr. Landfill? Or how is the weather doing where everyone's at? Does anyone have anything going on this week they'd like to share? Anything exciting? I know Verna just hatched out, I believe, 41 new quail there. So that is crazy. Mr. Landfill saying, happy wife, happy life. Yep. Chilly. What kind of temperatures do you have there now? I know, so I know Ernie Hatmaker had said she had postponed her things. There were tornadoes in her area that took out a tower. I know I've been to Michigan once, but I know it can be cold for sure. I don't know how the weather is where you're at, Verna. I know it can be. So one of the things Nick had done, which I thought was cool in his streams, was he was using Nightbot. I tried using Nightbot, but Nightbot acts like an unruly toddler for me. I just can't figure it out. But I do want to use it. And one of the things he had it doing was giving the weather for people where they could type in where they were and it would give the weather. So that I want to set that up. 40 to 50 degrees. Oh, and 44 where you're at. Okay. Awesome. Let's see. Here it is. Oh, let's see. Excuse me. Well, I guess it's about the same. So here it's 47. Oh, no, it says 42 feels like 46. It feels a lot warmer out there. So the high desert's kind of funny. We definitely get cold and we get hot. And the temperature can go, 50 degrees between night and day sometimes. So, Matt, cloudy all day there, Verna's saying. On Saturday's live stream, I talked about all the things you can do with eggshells. I was just thinking about that the other day. If you guys haven't checked out Verna's live stream, she goes live Saturdays in the morning. Morning here where I'm at. But go to Vay's Place there and check out her stream. She is full of knowledge. If you watch any of mine, you'll see she's always dropping tips and skills and things and just what I'm looking for. So let's see. Mr. Landfill says last week we had 3 80-degree days. Then it snowed 2 days later. Welcome to Michigan. Wow. Hey, we got, let's see, who is it? Jim Anthony III. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Horticulturist here. What is up? How cool. What is up? Well, welcome. You're kind of catching the little bit end of my stream, but welcome. We definitely enjoy our plants here out in the high desert on the Southwest Mesa. So good to see you. Got a couple people in here this morning. That is awesome. Well, if you haven't hit thumbs up, I encourage you to do so. It definitely helps. This is a good time, actually. You're from Texas. Okay, cool. That is awesome. Well, I have family in Texas for sure, and a lot of friends out there. Verna's dropping the link. Oh, awesome. So what is this link? Is this to Jim Anthony, maybe? Do you have a page? If so, I will subscribe. I'm going to take a quick minute here. We're going to play our commercial for our organic Southwest tea that we're going to be promoting come harvest time. And this would be a good segue into getting Farmer Casey. So Farmer Casey, if you're listening, I'm going to pull you in here. But let's go and play your commercial.
Hi, I'm Farmer Casey, and I'd like to share with you my natural grown garden tea grown on our Southwest homestead. Enjoy!
All right, so Farmer Casey's going to join us, but I whacked his funny bone with the door. You okay there, buddy? He's shaking on the ground. He's all right. But... All right, come join us. This is the moment everyone's been waiting for. Everyone's been wanting Farmer Casey. Oh. So let's say hi first. Farmer Casey, Farmer Casey. Verna's saying. Oh, that was to Quell University. Okay, try not to spin. You want to say hi to everyone? So
Hi.
We have CDB's in here. And Verna's in here. And let's see, Mr. Landfill's in here. We also have a new person, Jim Anthony III. And did I miss anyone? We got a couple people in here. So we've done some talking. We just showed your commercial for tea.
Mm-hmm.
Now you were interested in showing something this morning, right?
Yes. So today in the store, or not today, but this month I went. We were going to Walmart.
Slower.
And then I saw something, and I thought, "Oh, I want one of those." And I was just joking around with my mom, but she said, "Okay, you can have it." And I was like, "What?" So
wait. Tell your joke. Do you remember it?
What did the Venus
tell her.
did the Venus flytrap say to the waiter?
So what did the Venus flytrap say to the waiter? What do you guys think? Look, Mr. Landfill's saying the real star of the show, and CDB is saying, "Hey, it's Sweet Casey." All right, so What did the Venus flytrap say to the waiter? Go.
Okay. Excuse me, there's no fly in my soup.
Excuse me, there's no fly in my soup. That's pretty funny. We're just saying, I'll take two. I'll take what bugs you. You guys are funny. Okay, so we're showing the Venus flytrap. Now, did you want to say anything about it before we show it?
I don't quite remember.
Would you like a sip of my H2O tea?
Yes,
Okay.
H2O tea.
It's actually one of the main active ingredients in every cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's very plain. There's not a lot of flavor to it.
It's because it's basically just water and herbs mostly.
Well, there's no tea. Yes. I was being funny. Okay, so grab your plant. Let's show it. And Jim Anthony here is a horticulturist, he said. And so he deals with plants. Do you know what a horticulturist is?
No.
Look, I'm going to do, watch this. I'm going to pull up a definition you can read, and then let's show that.
Also, Venus flytraps can live up to 20 years in the wild. They can live up to 20 years in the wild.
They can live 20 years in the wild. Wow. So it wasn't looking so great the other day, but now it is. Okay, here we go.
The reason why they eat flies, and that's one of the reasons how they get nutrition, if they can't get it from their soil. That's why they don't need too good of soil if you start feeding them flies and stuff.
Oh, okay. So let's see here. Can you read this?
Horticulturist.
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 What's this?
An expert in garden cultivation and management.
Yeah, so that means Jim Anthony there is an expert in gardens and all the things you like. Unless you want to show your shirt, Farmer Casey's. What's it say? Farmer Casey's Produce, local, all natural, organic, grafted branch. So that's something we're all real big about, right? That's really neat. Oh, Nick's here from Arizona too. I don't know if he's still in here, but he was earlier. So I haven't seen him in comments in a minute, but that was awesome. Renegade Black Sheep popped in. Look, good morning. Good morning, Renegade.
Do you think we should feed it a fly or something?
So now what did it say about it eating the flies? Do you remember? How does it get most of its nutrient?
So it gets most of its nutrition from flies if you can't get it through the soil. That's why it didn't need too good of soil.
So it gets it from the flies, what it can't get from soil, because a lot of times they live in soil that's not very good, right?
Yeah.
Probably a lot of the soil that's out here in New Mexico, stuff like that. I don't know if they could live on mesa sand,
Also,
but they probably need a much more tropical environment.
yeah.
More humid.
But also another thing about it is actually I don't remember.
Oh, look. So Jim Anthony says a horticulturist is someone who grows plants extensively. This guy likes to grow stuff. This is someone we should pick his brain. That's pretty cool. Well, welcome to our channel. We're pleased to have you here. We are learning. So what we're doing here on our channel, the Grafted Branch Homestead, is we have a small urban backyard homestead, and our goal is to do the things to actually get out there and plant our gardens and seed save and learn about plants and what works for us, feed ourselves better, and try and promote some of this, right? And so we're all about the extensive gardening. Hopefully we get there someday, but right now we're learning skills, right? So we could take those on a bigger scale someday. Hopefully we get some land.
Also, if you put your finger in a Venus flytrap, for some reason it doesn't do anything.
It won't. So now the Venus flytraps, they have little hairs inside their mouth. Try not to spin. Thanks. They have little hairs inside their mouth that when they're triggered, it closes up. Now, what other plant do we have actually right behind us that can react to touch too? So it looks kind of like it's dying, but this back here is the zombie plant, right?
Yeah.
Here, I can hop another camera real quick and I can show. And then you want to talk about the zombie plant real quick?
Yeah, do you know what's cool about its hairs?
Try not to spin in the chair.
Do you know what's cool about the hairs in it?
What's cool?
So when it gets blown or something, the hairs won't react.
Oh, okay. So if you
So
blow in
it
it, the
can
hairs
tell.
don't. So it actually has to be triggered a little harder.
I'm pretty sure I can like tell.
Okay. Let's see if we can get this. All right. So I got this going. I think I have the wrong camera showing, but that's okay.
Yeah, you
That's
showed my
me.
face.
All right. So that's okay. I think I got. There we go. So it looks kind of like it's dying. This needs to be replanted. Pretty bad, actually. But you want to show it? So this one reacts to touch, I guess hydraulically, I would think. And so it dents here at this base, and then the leaves themselves
They'll
curl up.
actually curl
Now,
up.
what I thought was cool, I was watching this morning, is this plant will go to bed. It will, at nighttime, when it's ready to, well, it's not doing it too much now. It's not in the best condition. But when it's ready to go to bed, it closes its leaves up, and it will fold its branches. And it does that because if a predator's munching on it, then it will close all up. This one's not doing as hot, but you did see it drop. But I watched it this morning start to open up. So it'll, if I turn the light off, it might close up.
Maybe we can try doing a time lapse on both of our cool plants. Right?
Yeah, we can do a little video, huh?
We could do like a time lapse of nighttime for this guy.
Yeah.
And then we can do one of him eating a fly. But it has like a bunch of little horn, like spiky hairs and thorns on them. So
Yeah.
it's like super protected because not only
It has thorns, yeah, it does.
it has thorns and little hairs that would probably prick you.
Yeah, so it has a lot of defensive properties. Oh, cool plant we experimented with this year. So let's see some comments. So we got people were saying hi there to Renegade. Verna saying that is how it gets its nutrients. The more of a wetland plant. Okay. Jim Anthony's saying 710. All right. I'm not sure. And then Verna, she says, South Carolina is the only place it grows. We must have missed some comment there. Okay. Only place it grows is South Carolina? Is that true? That is crazy. It grows naturally. Skills and knowledge are important, very much so. So Jim Anthony's saying native. Yeah, it's native, and that's super cool. You guys would totally be into making terrariums and vivariums for plants and critters. You want to try that someday? You know what a terrarium? You know what that is? Or vivariums? We can do that. We can do that on camera. That'd be a lot of fun. That's a great idea. It's a good project. All right. And then let's see. Oh, and then Verna's saying that Jim Anthony needs to video some. That's really cool. We met some neat new people and some new things.
And thank you, Jim Anthony,
Yeah.
the third, for joining us in our community.
And joining us in our little group here. That is awesome. So we are gonna hop off. Today's not a really long live stream.
We're not gonna we're not gonna have like tea or anything special this time.
Well, yeah.
I guess like the special thing for today is our cool
It was
plant.
the Venus flytrap and some of the videos we shared and different things. So if you missed the beginning, you'll have to recap that. Now, again, this stream next week's going to be an hour earlier. We're going to start at 8:30 Mountain Time, and we're going to go for an hour. And so that should get plenty of time in the day. We're going to show plants. Next week, we're going to be outside talking about the plants, start showcasing your tea as that pops up, right?
Yeah, and what if we show like a bunch of different recipes that we can make with our eggs? Like
Oh, the cooking. Yep.
Like for Mom with pancakes.
Maybe Mom would want to join us to make some cooking, and we could head outside, check out some plants.
Yeah.
We can use some of our herbs we have outside going.
Also, my mom saw a joke on Instagram, and it was
You want to tell a joke?
And it was really, really funny.
Okay, wait 1 sec. So I'll have you look at the camera and clearly, loudly tell your joke.
Mhm.
And first we're going to say bye to everyone, but then you'll tell your joke, and then we'll play the like and subscribe in the end, okay? So 1 sec. To everyone that has joined this morning, thank you so much. Everyone that's faithfully here, we appreciate you guys. If you're new, Jim Anthony or anyone else, thank you for popping in. It's been a great stream this morning. Absolutely love the fellowship, right? We do. Okay, so tell your joke.
So it was like it went. I don't remember how exactly it went, but it was like, "Huh, I had an omelet today, but I put like flour in like a bunch of like the stuff, and put a bunch of stuff in it, and like, oh yeah, I also put like flour and like sugar and all this stuff, and it's a picture of a brownie.
Oh, okay.
I made an omelet, and
It was a brownie. Well, it has eggs and I guess like a chocolate omelet that's been baked, and that one's kind of a stretch. All right. Well, let's see. Blessings to everyone. Blessings, Verna. And then blessings, Mr. Landfill. Love your streams, long or short. And Mom's pancakes are the best. What else? Let me one more comment here. I saw. I should be working with grapes mostly. Oh, how cool. Yep. So we got 17 pounds of Concord grapes last year. Our grapes are coming in great this year, the muscadine as well. So stay tuned, everyone. Goodbye, Renegade.
The chickens like
Nice to meet you, propagators.
Yeah. So, but the grapes, the Concord grapes, the chickens like pecked at them, like even though like they were still like in hibernation in a way, right?
Yeah.
But they like pecked on it, and it was like, and they're like pecking on the inside of the plant. And we can already see leaves coming off of them, even after that harsh winter, and a bunch of those chickens.
They come back after. Well, yeah, the chickens had roam of the garden when the winter, right? Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna play like and subscribe, and we're gonna hop off. You guys have a blessed Sunday.
Bye.
Go out. Was it? You want to say the thing?
Do the thing.
Do the things. Stay strong. Y'all make it happen.
Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Cooey.
Party pooper.